What up, what up, what up, what up, YouTube? It is I, the thick-eyed bandit, kicking it with my dogs, representing the 985 and the 225. EJ, the motherfucking DJ.
Yes, sir. What it do, boy?
Man, it's about to go down round for round. Yeah, buddy. Now kicking it over to my dog, representing the 504 off the West Bank, the Ross Clyde, Bumba Clyde, Jamaica, y'all know, Beanie Man, aka Mr. Headquarters. What up, homie?
Bumba Clyde. What up, fellas?
What's happening? What's
What's
up,
good?
motherfucking sportsyites? What's happening with it? Motherfucking crew members out there, what's happening? All the people who support, what's happening? Y'all ready for some motherfucking sports?
Always.
I knew y'all was.
So we saying what up to the crew members out there. So make sure y'all hit us up in the chat room. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up in the chat while we talk about these topics we got tonight. We're gonna be talking NFL week 14. We're gonna be talking NBA news, Pelicans. We are also gonna be talking a couple latest events. We got Antonio Brown, Glenn Foster, and a few other things coming up tonight. We ain't gonna be on here too long for y'all, but you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all rock with the motherfucking podcast. You heard me? Make sure y'all check us out on our website, themotherfuckingpod.com. Check us out on our shop and make sure y'all shop with the motherfucking crew for the holidays. You got only about 3 more days before the holiday season is up for you to shop on there to get it before Christmas time. So make sure you get at it. We got the hats on deck. We got the hats on deck. As y'all can see, I got the NOLA edition on. Big Eye Bandit got the black and white on. EJ the DJ got the black and red. You know what I'm saying? We all representing the motherfucking crew tonight. We also got the dog tags, you heard me? We also got the we got the hoodie zip up, so make sure y'all go get it. Go get the merch, themotherfuckingpod.com. Check it out. Sponsored by Culture Crew. So, Thick Eye Bandit, week 14. Man. But before I'm getting ahead of myself. What the scores are like from last week? What the scores are like from last week? A lot happened last week.
Man, a lot happened last week, man. Based upon what we looking like right now as I'm tallying it up live, we obviously don't know football as the way we thought we knew football.
Well, I mean, it was a weird week to pick games. A lot of people was wrong this past week.
Man, there was
a lot of bad games this week.
It was an ugly week. Shout out to the fantasy football playoffs kicking off this week. For those who in their fantasy football playoffs, good luck to everybody out there. There's still a lot to play for. If you're not, couple close races out there. But going into last week, man, I want to highlight a couple games in the picks. You know, Cowboys unfortunately came into the Dome on Thursday night. We didn't appreciate that much. How my boy Roach said on next Friday, and I don't appreciate that. You ran over my skateboard.
What happened last week?
Man. Well, we both knew what happened with the Saints-Cowboys game. I'm not going no further than that. You know, we always pick the home. You know what I'm saying? We know what we dealing with. We're not going to bring that up. And it don't sound like a broken record. Because we just got hit with some more bombs today.
Yeah.
But,
we'll get into it in a second.
We both took an L on the Saints-Cowboys game. Wow. The Chargers put a beat down on the Bengals 41-22. Headquarters, you picked the Bengals to win. That was an L. I also picked the Bengals to win. So we 2 back-to-back L's right there.
Yeah, it didn't look too good.
Next up, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers went up to Atlanta to take on the Atlanta Falcons. And of course, the Buccaneers got a victory 30-17. And looks like headquarters picked the Bucks to win 38-21. That was his prediction. He got that week right. Also, I picked the Buccaneers to beat the Falcons 56-12. So the Buccaneers wound up pulling us out of our little rut early, so we both got that week right. Giants and Dolphins. Dolphins ran away with that one 20.
Man, the Dolphins is a whole new team right at this part of the season.
They're alive, and we both got that pick correct.
Yeah.
Colts Texans. Colts won 31-0. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor is amazing.
The Colts look like they might take that division on the slate, man.
Hey,
I might be right about that. You and EJ said that.
Hey, the Colts running game is serious. They have a nice defense to go along with it.
Ever since Derrick Henry done got hurt, Jonathan Taylor just done ran away with the lead.
Been running away with it, man.
He been running away with it, man. He saw his opening and he took it.
And we both picked the Colts in that game. Headquarters picked 20-17. I picked 34-17. And how about this one? Hey, I need a round of applause. I need a celebration type sound clip here, Mr. Headquarters, if you must. Tell us if you got your glasses. Can you please raise your glass? If you got something.
I got my bottle.
Raise something. And we're gonna salute the Detroit Lions.
Perfect. They can't see it.
We're gonna salute the Detroit Lions for getting off the schneid and winning, and Jared Goff delivering a strike in a game-winning touchdown to pull their record to 1-10-1. So shout out to the Detroit Lions, man, for getting their first win. It came against the hands of the Minnesota Vikings. And of course, Headquarters, we took an L on that game.
You know what? I'm so sick of hearing about the Lions. I don't want to hear nothing about the Lions for the rest of the season. I don't want to see no more headlines. I'm going to just pick the game, and that's it. I ain't saying shit else about the fucking Detroit Lions.
Hey,
I don't want to hear nothing about
He kind of went in.
I'm not wasting no more of my time talking about the motherfucking Detroit Lions. I'm not doing it. I don't want to talk about no fucking Jared Goff.
Balls.
Fuck Jared Goff. I don't want to talk about no fucking Detroit Lions.
Hey, bro.
Balls.
You can say, move it along.
He is hurt.
But balls, I'm gonna tell you. Hey, fourth cousin showed up. What you want him to do? I told y'all can't trust Kirk Cousins. You can't put your faith in Kirk Cousins, bro.
Let me tell you something, bro.
Now I granted. If you had to pick a quarterback between Kirk Cousins and Jared Goff,
you did not see that coming.
No,
ain't nobody picked that shit.
No,
nobody. That's Vegas. Somebody came up.
That was a bookie game.
That was a bookie game. People that bet on the fact that they thought the Lions was going winless. Shit.
That was a bookie game right there. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If y'all picked Minnesota, right?
Man,
yeah. Hey, that was a bookie game right there.
What was my score for that game?
That was a bookie game.
Yeah, you had 24-22.
Boy, you was a bet man.
So
you lost
you
that
actually
game.
The loss margin was 2 points, 29-27. So you were on when it came to that one. You know what I'm saying?
The bookie was gonna be at your door.
I know. See,
the bookie was gonna be at your door. I'm telling you.
Kirk Cousins is taller, Tisha soft.
I told you.
Call it Tisha.
I told y'all from the beginning of the season. Y'all didn't want to believe me.
Hey, listen. They had way more problems than Kirk Cousins. How about this? Look, the Lions actually played a complete game. It wasn't like if you go back and look at their scores from the past few weeks, it wasn't like they were getting completely annihilated here. They win some very, very, very tight games. They're a very well coached football team. They just don't know how to close. They don't know how to finish. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that bro,
you can't make no excuses for these people.
No, bro. Like, listen, no. What I'm saying is, I'm not dissing the Detroit Lions. What I'm saying is, if you look at the scores and the results of the
They
end
have
of the
been
game,
close. They've
been close games. They ain't
been
been
close
just getting
games.
washed. You know what I'm saying?
That can't. Coach Campbell, he doing a hell.
They haven't
of a
been
job.
like the Texans. The Texans just got
they
washed.
Defense,
despite his
You know what I'm
record.
saying?
the Lions' defense is trash. That's what it is.
Despite the record,
Despite
the record, Dan Campbell is doing his best. I ain't gonna lie. Despite the record, Dan Campbell is
trying
doing
their
his best.
First, well, I mean, that's a brand. I mean,
that's his first head
that's
coaching
his
job.
first head coaching job. Him and Aaron, you know what I'm saying, and Aaron Glenn together. You know what I'm saying, coming from the same staff, dog. They got to give him time. That's one thing about any coaching regime,
especially with the Detroit Lions. You got to give him time.
Hold up. If he only wins one game for the rest of the year, does he keep his job?
Normally you would not keep your job after a 1-10 record. But this is the Detroit Lions.
No, it's gonna be 1-10. It's gonna be 1 it'll be 1-15.
But here's
1-15 and 1.
Boss, here's the concept that you're missing. This is the Detroit Lions.
You're
gonna have to give me time.
I ain't asked y'all that. Is he keeping his job at 1-15 and 1?
This is the Detroit Lions. He's probably gonna keep his job.
He gonna get
no problem. Not. He's gonna.
I think that nigga getting fired. You go 1-15.
Who else you gonna get?
1-15 and 1. You get fired.
Yeah, that's the NFL, dog.
I don't care if you're a rookie.
Who you gonna get? Who else you gonna get? Who else you gonna get to take that job?
Some teams
find
just
somebody.
Accidentally win 4 games in a average bad team. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, Carolina just fired Joe Brady, and look how many wins he had.
Come on now.
That's Carolina. This is the Detroit Lions. There's always
Carolina was set up to win that division, or at least compete for it, or at least
I wouldn't say win it. Not with Sam Darnold.
I'm saying they were set up to compete for it. They had it right there.
Look at this from this perspective.
Yeah, with multiple quarterbacks.
This is the Detroit Lions. Who
has these people not comfortable with losing like that? They don't want to be just like.
You think they want to get used to this shit?
No, fuck no. Why you think that there's been so much turnaround, man?
But here's the thing. Think about this. There's so much turnaround on coaches, then that's the front office. That's not the coach. That's the front office.
Well, you can't fire the CEO. Yes. You can't fire the owner. So
it's
built for a tough.
Hey, for a tough my ass.
Hey, you gonna fire the motherfucker who owned goddamn Ford? No.
somebody calling for his head. Somebody calling for his head
right now.
Listen,
you know how many people the Ford Motor Company employ? You're not firing that person. Not happening.
Strike.
Family owned. Listen, you could be the
strike.
Think about this, all right? If you was the owner of the Saints, Right. You, EJ Beauty, was the owner of the New Orleans Saints, and we went 2-15 for the next 10 years.
I'll take a long, hard look at myself and say, what am I doing wrong?
Would you fire yourself?
If I could, but I'll say nah.
Thank you. You are not firing yourself.
If I could, I would. But I'll say nah.
You said
you're the owner. You could step down and do what the fuck you want to do. That's what you're not doing. Nope. You're not stepping down.
No, I'm not firing myself.
No,
I'm gonna get this shit right eventually. If you're gonna keep giving me these chances, and that's what's going on in fucking Detroit.
I mean, come on, man.
That motherfucker like. Well, I mean, we already know it's owned by the Ford family, so I mean.
But dog, ain't nobody.
We even really have a main person. I don't even know who the main person is that run it. But
I'm sorry, ain't nobody gonna take that job, dog. You talking about a franchise that has retired 2 Hall of Famers in their prime. In Barry Sanders and
shout out to Big J. Shout out to Big J.
What up, Big J?
Big J says the Vikings completely underestimated the Lions. And he also said, how much time are we giving Detroit has been terrible for decades.
Exactly.
You ain't lying about that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, they've been terrible forever. But guess what? Guess who you're not firing?
The owner, the family. You can't fire the family.
Hey, he not
Damn.
fired himself. He not.
I mean, if
fired
you're a
himself
Lions
by
fan
how-
out there, fuck.
But
Sorry,
I guarantee you, Lions fans are calling for his head. Lions fans are calling for his head. They going on strike. I'm sorry.
I mean,
They
have
tired of
y'all
this.
considered a Canadian football team?
Oh, wow.
What?
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
I mean,
You going to hell with gasoline. You with gasoline draws on. What's that Canadian football team?
I don't know. I mean, do they? I don't know. Shit, they got the USFL coming back, ain't it?
Damn. Stabbing Jamaica. You ain't gonna never be able to go to Detroit.
We done lost all credibility in Detroit.
I went there once.
We done lost.
I
we
went
done-
there at least once, so I'm good.
We done lost all our fan base in Detroit off of that one statement. We can never go to Detroit. God damn. Soon as
But
we
let me
touch
finish.
that. Soon as
We
we
love
touch
y'all,
that.
Detroit, but y'all team suck. Shit.
Man, we
No.
pray that we hope and pray that they get a winner because we tired of seeing Green
I'm
Bay.
not praying for that.
I'm serious. I want to see the Lions. Can you imagine the Lions a perennial Super Bowl contender? You
No.
want to talk about parity in the NFL? You want to talk? You want to do some flip?
No.
How Pop said on Vampire
No.
Brooklyn, flip floppers and shit.
Hey. but fellas,
Come on,
this-
Lions.
But
Y'all
fellas,
can do it.
This is the thing. Pudge has a. I'm gonna agree with Pudge. Pudge has a point. This
man.
is a franchise that has retired 2 Hall of Famers, Megatron
Who?
and Barry Sanders.
That's it.
Don't forget about Night Train Lane. Come on, bro.
Yes.
Don't forget about Night Train Lane.
Come on, man.
Look, let me
They
tell you
had
something.
the talent. They just can't finish.
They're the same equivalent as the Jets. All right,
Oh,
they're just in the NFC.
Don't forget about Brett Perryman.
The Jets are trash. The Lions are trash.
Come on,
The
man.
Lions actually just more trashy. They just trash.
oh, Jesus. We didn't
Don't forget about Chris Spielman.
Trash. And not Chris
Oh,
Jones, but
goddamn.
the Lions trash.
Come on, man.
We done lost all
Don't forget
credibility.
about
Wait, stop. When
We
the
done
fuck
lost
did y'all
all
Forget about
credibility
Henry
in
Moore.
Detroit.
When did
What
y'all
about Henry
become
Moore, man?
Stop. Henry Moore. Who remember Henry Moore?
I just told you. Henry Moore, man. Come on, man.
He was a good receiver. Let's stop. We ain't gonna act like he was a Hall of
Come
Famer.
on,
Let's
man.
stop. He was a Lions Hall of Famer,
Come on,
probably.
man. What about Golden Tate?
All right, that's enough. We
What
talked
about
about
Nate
the Lions.
Burleson?
Man, we didn't talk about 10 minutes on the Lions. Let's move along.
Good
Hey,
Lord.
just because he said he didn't want to talk about the Lions no more.
We tried to get our
know what
Detroit
I'm
fan base
Look,
back, and you
They
killing
won.
it.
Congratulations.
man.
Hey, look, I give it to you right now.
That's a big
Congratulations,
moment in
Li-
history.
We trying to
Congratulations,
get
the
our
Lions.
Detroit fan base base back.
Congratulations. That's it. You get a
And
short
you
one.
steady killing
a
it.
short
We trying to
applause.
take over. You killing it.
Shout out
You get
Detroit.
one air horn. There you go.
Good.
Now move it along.
Damn.
See, that's a bullshit chat, boy. So we gonna continue on. Eagles and Jets.
Y'all won't be Lions fans?
No, we
all
already
right.
got enough headache right now.
Hey, boy,
All right,
look,
I was just
I'm
asking.
not
I
trying to beat
got
nobody.
enough trauma and pain in my life right now. But
I'm
it's
sure
still
they-
who that.
Y'all
That's
can go be
definitely-
honorary Lions fans. I'm sure they can use y'all.
Nah,
It's
man.
still who
Being a Lions fan is death.
And
I'ma
being the
tell you
who that,
right
make
now.
sure that
is
y'all
death.
get the official
That is high blood
motherfucking hat.
pressure. That is high blood pressure. That is heart complications. I'm sorry. It
Heart
just-
complations? What's the heart complation?
See, there you go again. Moving along.
You
See?
said heart complaint.
Man, let's move it along. Look.
Oh damn!
um,
Soon as I ain't take my pill, I got the damn heart complications and shit.
the heart completion.
That's what you get when you
What-
got
what's
to
the other
take all
games
this
we had left,
goddamn
man?
medicine.
What's the rest of the games from week 13?
Please.
The Eagles and the Jets. The Eagles and the Jets. We already know who won that game. The Eagles won 33
Goddamn,
to
from the
18.
trash Lions to the Jets.
But here goes some bullshit though, right? For me, I had a horrible week. Headquarters, you actually won the week.
What was that? What was
Yeah, you won 10-6. It was horrible, bro. I picked the damn Jets to win. I called it 23-20.
Bro.
Lost 33-18. I was trying to show the Jets some love. I'm showing the illegitimate team some love, man. Trying to at least, bro.
You trying to
They let me down.
It's all good.
You had a Gardner Minshew sighting.
Man, the dude with the Uncle Rico mustache came and whooped the fucking Jets ass, man. I couldn't believe
it. Should Jalen Hurts be worried?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
This is Uncle Rico. Punch's favorite movie, Napoleon Dynamite. Uncle Rico that showed up.
If Gardner Minshew don't look like
you're out there throwing that bitch left-handed sideways and shit.
For real, man. How much you want to bet I can throw a ball over the mountains?
Yo, man.
For real,
this dude, Jalen Hurts should be very worried. He need to get his ass back healthy ASAP if you want to keep his job.
Man, please come back. Figure it out, Jalen.
If Gardner Minshew play good and they start winning games,
it'll be Minshew Mania times 2 in a bigger city.
And he's perfect for fucking Philly.
Fucking right. He'll be like Rocky.
He is their Rocky. I was about to say he is their Rocky. He is their Rocky that they've been waiting for the longest.
They literally waiting for a quarterback like that.
He the motherfucking underdog. Like, who is this dude, man? Oh, bro, that's the dude who you know what I'm saying? He work at the Earl Chain spot up the street. You know what I'm saying? He tried out for the team. He just used to be a mechanic or whatever. And now look at him. He Super Bowl quarterback champion. Fucking Gardner Minshew. What?
He don't even need to get that far. If he just make the playoffs, they're gonna make a movie about that motherfucker.
He gonna have his own.
Never made it.
He gonna have his own cheesesteak. Get the Minshew Mania sandwich.
He's gonna have a mustache on that bitch.
You playing? This is Philly. You playing? This is Philly.
For real.
You playing?
Anyway,
this is Philly. They gonna make a sandwich out of that motherfucker. I'm telling you.
Shout out to Philly, though, man.
Yeah, man.
What's the next?
Cardinals and the Bears. Cardinals and the Bears. You know, the Cardinals won that. We both won that game. Rams, Jaguars. We already know who won that game. We both got dubs. Man, here's a pick that caught me totally. I'm flabbergasted. I'm gonna use a big old word. Flabbergasted. The motherfucking Washington football team went to Las Vegas and beat the Raiders. And our old kicker, Brian Johnson, this motherfucker was down here, couldn't hit shit. Go out there, fucking first kick, bam, win the goddamn game. Excuse me for saying GD, Lord, I apologize. But football team won it. And headquarters picked that one right, 31-30. Score was 17-15. He called it a close game. I took an L on that one. Ravens Steelers, that game hurt my heart to my soul.
Ravens Steelers? Yeah.
The way that game ended hurt my soul.
Yeah.
We both picked the Ravens. We both took L's. The right play call, dog. We just couldn't connect. Boom.
What up, Uncle Malik in the chat room?
What's up, Uncle Malik? What up, Oak?
What up, Unc?
Next game, man, we had the 49ers and the Seahawks. Seahawks with a dub.
With a dub. Russell looked like Russell.
Ish.
Oh, man, look.
Dog. Yeah, well.
Why you don't? You just don't want Russell on this team.
He don't. He cheap. He getting cheap right now. He getting
what the fuck?
I'm thinking about that $100 million.
He's
man,
real
look.
cheap. You better spend that money and get that.
Man, look, don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself.
You can't go
Let
cheap on the
Russell
quarterbacks.
throw
Dog.
to.
Put Russell on this team.
You spend $100 million on him. Who you gonna throw to?
You can't go cheap on quarterbacks.
And what happened the last time we spent $100 million on a quarterback?
Hey, listen.
We won a Super Bowl.
Last time we spent $100 million on quarterback, the nigga fingers, we wasn't throwing up gang signs because his fucking ligaments was torn and shit. The nigga had fucking dog. He had a he had a flathead screwdriver screw in.
If I had a choice,
last week on his
if it's Russell Wilson or Jameis Winston, you pick Russell. There's no question about that.
Hey, I'm thinking about the dollars. We could get Jameis on another smaller
you can't go
contract
cheap on quarterback.
Listen, I'm gonna show you how valuable Jameis Winston was to the New Orleans Saints.
Other areas on this team.
Jameis Winston, since Jameis Winston has been injured, the New Orleans Saints has yet to win a game. That's how important Jameis Winston is. And you keep the budget down with Jameis Winston, who's a good quarterback. You know what I'm saying? You get some weapons around him, it'll be all right.
Brother. You can't go cheap on quarterbacks, brother. That's the
yes, you
Cardinals.
can.
I'm not gonna get into it this episode, but you can definitely cut.
Come to Patriot.
You can cut some players on this team that don't need to be here next year. That will save us some money. I'm gonna leave it at that.
$100 million.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
We already $100 million in the cap.
He going cheap. He going cheap.
You can't be cheap, dog. You can't.
He's cheap.
No, you can't.
You got $100 million already on the books on one
you see
side.
The hat? I'm a Saints fan. I'm who that since day one.
Well,
but we gotta be real about it. What's gonna be really
good
for this team? What's really
you get
real,
Russell Wilson.
We need to upgrade that quarterback.
You
I like
lose
Jameis as a
lot
backup.
of players.
I like Jameis.
You ain't gonna be able to
win your
afford
Super Bowl. Is Jameis gonna win your Super Bowl?
Jameis can win your Super Bowl. You keep putting the right. Guess what? He haven't played with his number one receiver all year. He won us 5 games without his number one. He was playing with a whole bunch of practice squad cats. We haven't seen. We haven't seen.
So
you haven't seen Jameis with a full. You haven't seen him with Michael Thomas.
Think about what Drew was.
Think about what Drew was.
Jameis played with a good number one receiver.
Yeah, he played with Mike Evans.
Yeah.
Guess what he didn't have in Tampa Bay? He didn't have a run game, which he has here.
They had
He didn't have a defense.
It wasn't great. It was
he didn't have a
defense run game.
And he didn't have a defense when he was in Tampa Bay, which he'll have, which he has.
What does the defense have to do with your offense? His offense
everything.
The defense ain't gonna make him throw 30 picks.
Hey, you know what a good defense is gonna do with a good coach? Another thing too, which I question the coaching part. Because right now we all know that you already know that Tom Brady running the show down there. Bruce ain't doing nothing.
I agree with the coach part. I agree with that part.
You know what I'm saying?
But even with Sean Payton, he still looked okay. He looked
Sean
okay.
Sean Payton didn't open it up for him. Sean Payton wanted him to fucking progress and learn the offense. You know that.
He wanted to turn down the turnovers. That's what he was trying to do the first year. Cut down the turnovers. You ain't got to look for the big play down the field.
Make him change his way of thinking.
Down. But you want him to open up the playbook. If he opens up the playbook, he's going to cause turnovers.
He's got to work on not getting happy feet in the pocket.
Are you willing to risk that?
Because when he gets blitzed,
that's
when he has his most problems.
He don't know what
he can't handle blitz.
Shit, from what I saw, getting blitzed, this motherfucker was taking off out of the backfield and getting you, 12,
when he
15,
started
20
doing that,
rounds.
that's when he started doing better. Yeah, I agree. He needs to do that a little more, but he wasn't doing that at first. He started doing that towards the tail end of the games that he was playing in. But we'll see. I mean, he got a major injury to come back from first.
Yeah, he do. Got to come back from ACL.
He got to come back from that first. That's the first thing.
I was encouraged. The nigga was dancing after the game on crutches. Some shit that I probably did when
doing some goofy ass shit like that. That's Jameis.
Jameis Winston. That's my dog.
That's some goofy shit that he would do.
Russell Wilson.
Anyway, let's move on. I want the dude to do good, but he gotta stop doing the dumb shit.
But that's who he is, man. That's his personality. You can't strip his personality away from him.
On the first game, how you gonna dress up like Jay from Men in Black? Come on, man.
Why not?
That didn't bother me.
Why not?
That didn't bother me.
He flashy thing himself. He ain't the same player no more.
Why he got
famous for quarterback?
Like he from the sea. Like he an FBI agent.
Famous for quarterback, goddamn. Next game.
Get some money, man. Go get Russ, man.
Next game. Look, see, like we said, Seahawks.
You treating this like a Russell. Look, Russell versus Future. So Future, Jameis Winston, and Russell.
No, that's no. That is totally different. That is totally different. Jameis did not have that man or lady first. That is different.
Hey.
All right, man. Move on. Next game.
It's different. Nah, but look, I took an L. I picked the Niners. You picked the Seahawks. Broncos, Chiefs. We know who won that game. You went, you know what I'm saying? You gave Teddy a shout out. But I'm gonna call something right here about the Kansas City Chiefs.
Here we go.
Headquarters, you mentioned something. You said that Dallas was a good team beating up on bad teams. You ain't really trust the fact that it's a good team.
No, I don't trust Dallas. No.
I feel the same way that you feel about Dallas. I feel that way about Kansas City.
Okay.
I think that Kansas City's got a case of beating up on the bad team because that defense is still suspect. And Denver made them look like world champions.
I mean, EJ,
and we have to consider what Denver has done this year, sir.
I'm not saying the damn thing. I ain't saying
that. I'm just saying
the damn thing. I'm not saying the damn thing. Nah, because I'm tired of repeating myself. I'm tired of go back and forth with y'all motherfuckers. I'm tired. You go ahead and ride with Kansas City if you want to. I'm sorry.
Thank you, EJ.
Yeah, I'm rolling with the team that won the Super Bowl. Yeah.
and got destroyed in the last Super Bowl.
They got bludgeoned.
They got destroyed in the last Super Bowl. You rolling with them still, huh?
How many other quarterbacks in the league been?
Okay. Let me simplify it for you. Boss man is actually
no. I asked you a question.
Boss man is riding.
How many
Patrick
other quarterbacks in the league been to 2 Super Bowls?
Currently
Russell
still
Wilson. Playing.
Russell Wilson.
Okay.
That's
Tom Brady, of course.
Oh, hold on. Talk about boss man. That's why we want Russell Wilson, dog. Spend the money and get him.
I'm making 2 points here tonight.
Not being cheap.
No.
Get the money.
No. The point that he's making, there's not that many who's done it. Ben Roethlisberger.
Yep.
There's not too many who's done it.
Aaron Rodgers.
Tom Brady.
Aaron Rodgers been 1.
That's my bad. Yeah.
Been 1.
He ain't even been to 2. There you go.
Tom Brady.
You seen him already.
Yeah.
That's it.
If Nick Foles is on a roster somewhere.
Stop.
If Nick Foles is on a roster somewhere.
We're not doing this shit.
If Nick Foles is on a roster somewhere, is he an active player?
No.
Is he an active player? Is he active?
No, we're not doing that shit.
Is he active? Is he active?
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's active.
Okay.
He's active.
Nick
All
Foles.
Right. 4 quarterbacks.
You asked the question.
You gonna put Nick Foles in there?
Answering your question.
How many did Jimmy Garoppolo go to like 2 as a backup?
Yep, he has. And he went to and he started one.
Oh, he did.
You know what I'm saying? So he didn't start the one in when they lost to the Chiefs. Wasn't he not the quarterback in San Francisco?
No.
Jimmy Garoppolo was not the quarterback in San Francisco against the
Alex
Chiefs?
Smith, bro.
Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty
against
sure.
the Kansas City Chiefs. The one that the Chiefs won.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it was not Jimmy Garoppolo.
It was not Alex Smith. Alex Smith never won a ring. Alex Smith was in Washington when that Super Bowl took place.
Jimmy Garoppolo did not start in a Super Bowl.
Who was the quarterback for San Francisco when they played the Chiefs? And the Chiefs won a Super Bowl.
Jimmy Garoppolo, Jimmy G. I remember vividly. Jimmy G overthrew that man. That could have won that game.
Lord.
No. We're gonna wait this one out.
'49ers. Yeah, I remember. Kansas City won their first championship off of him.
Come on, man. That game happened in Miami.
All right, whatever. Anyway, Jimmy G still don't count because he ain't played out a game. He was the backup. He's in New England.
You said quarterbacks.
I heard what you said. My argument still stands with everything else. There's only 3 quarterbacks that have been to 2 Super Bowls that matter. I'll change it up.
Damn. Okay. You changed it up at the last minute, you ass.
Okay.
Asshole.
Jimmy G is on his way not even being a starter in San Francisco the way if he keep playing the way he been playing.
Why you think fucking Trey Lance was fucking drafted, but he got hurt?
Like I said,
guess what?
Only 3 quarterbacks that matter that's been to 2 Super Bowls that's
Come on, man.
active in the NFL. But anyway, where we was going with this shit?
Fuck, I even throw out a bullshit stat. Guess what? Trevor Siemian was even a fucking Super Bowl participant. Motherfucker backed up
Yeah,
Peyton
Denver.
Manning in
What was
Denver
it, Denver? Yeah.
when they got shellacked by the fucking Seahawks.
Trevor saying don't matter. He'd be lucky if he started another. He'd be lucky if he started another regular season game.
Oh nah, look, Taysom Hill fucked up finger, still gonna play.
They riding Taysom till all the wheels fall off on that motherfucker.
And last game was probably one for the ages if you're a Patriots fan. Patriots beat the Bills 14-10.
I'm not a
Moving the
Patriots
balls, man.
fan, but I was.
You picked the Patriots.
I'm gonna definitely say
I picked the Bills.
I told y'all about these motherfucking Bills that y'all been touting
and
from week one.
And the Patriots ain't even throw the ball.
So they gonna win the Super Bowl.
Give the Bills no
Mac
love.
Jones just handed the ball off all game. I think he threw the
I'll
ball
give you
3
this.
times.
Josh Allen is a good quarterback. He's probably
Fucked up.
he's part of the upper tier of the quarterbacks in the league. But that's where it's at. That's where it ends. Buffalo is still Buffalo. The team as overall, that defense is overrated.
I couldn't believe what I saw. Did y'all not?
Overrated defense.
Did y'all not see that?
Overrated.
They got ran on, son. Ran on.
Or you can run on the Bills.
Bruh, it was like negative. It was like negative 30 degrees.
You said it was Super Bowl defense.
Dog, it was like
beginning of the
negative
season,
30
yes.
degrees. The fucking wind was like 45, 50 miles an hour. Bill Belichick said, I'm not throwing the ball with him. I'm not throwing the ball with him in these conditions. I'm going to run it down their throat.
Hell no.
Mac
And that's
Jones
what he
threw the ball
did.
twice that whole entire game.
And Jonnu Smith did the damn Jordan. Y'all seen how he caught that one hand? He had a tip to himself. He did the damn Jordan pose.
Basically, Belichick
That was crazy.
I'm going to run it until you tell me to stop.
You know the playbook. Can you stop it?
Can you stop it? You know what I'm about to run.
The funniest part, they don't have no like superstar running back and nothing like that. They just running back by committee.
Ramondre Stevenson and Damian Harris.
Hey, one thing I know about the Patriots, and now they're showing it now that Belichick has got this team running. One thing I know about the Patriots, they don't have no identity, neither on offense, neither on defense.
No, this is
whatever
Bill
you
Belichick
don't do.
Team.
Whatever you don't do well, they're gonna exploit it on offense and on defense. So basically, if you can't stop the run, guess what? They're gonna run it down your throat. You can't
Here's
stop
the thing,
the pass. Mac Jones gonna pass it.
So is Mac Jones gonna turn into Josh Allen, or is he gonna be Jared Goff?
Mac Jones gonna be Mac Jones.
Bill Belichick won't let Mac Jones be Mac Jones. Bill Belichick gonna make Mac Jones play ball that Bill Belichick want him to play.
Yep.
Period. He is not about to let Mac Jones turn into Tom Brady. He is not doing that.
Nope.
You think he gonna just put the handcuffs on him?
I think you're gonna see him sprawl a little bit more as he grows more trust with him. Because getting the trust of Bill Belichick, probably one of the greatest NFL coaches ever, I don't think he's just going to turn the keys over and say, "Hey, just I'm gonna give you this Lambo. Just do what you want with it." I think he's gonna be in his ear, on him all the time. I don't think he's gonna open that up.
Well, I get that. What I'm asking is Mac Jones gonna be a superstar quarterback, or he's just gonna be a middle of the pack guy?
Don't know.
I think he's gonna be a superstar. I think he's gonna be.
Don't know.
Is he gonna be just a game manager?
Don't know.
I mean, he was okay in Alabama.
He played for Saban. The tie with Saban and Belichick. Saban was under Belichick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So there's potential there. If Saban believe in the kid, and he won with Saban, this should be an easy transition for the kid. I don't want to put the banner on him this early just yet.
And Belichick was right about Cam. Unfortunately.
Put it this way. Put it this way.
It was the right decision in that for the team, I should say.
Put it this way. When it comes to Mac Jones, I say this. If Mac Jones can tolerate Nick Saban in college, that's basically just an upgrade. He can tolerate Bill Belichick. Being that they're coming from the same coaching style. So Mac Jones will be all right. Now, I
don't know if he's gonna be a all-star quarterback yet. I don't know if I'm ready to say that.
But he's gonna be all right though. He's gonna be just fine.
That's why I asked, because Jared Goff started off the same way with the Rams. Started off great, and the last 2 seasons he was in with the Rams, he didn't look too great. So that's why they shipped him out.
I ain't gonna go that far. He ain't gonna be no Jared Goff.
Jared Goff still led the fucking LA Rams to a Super Bowl appearance. As
defense led them to that Super Bowl.
He was still the quarterback. He still put up points. Listen, he still no called us.
Man, look, that was the refs took that away from us. I mean,
absolutely. But the son of a bitch was still the starting quarterback. He still led their fucking team down the field and scored a touchdown and got them in the fucking overtime.
But that's not, we talking about Mac Jones, though. No. Mac Jones turn into that.
Mac Jones gonna be all right.
I think Mac Jones will blossom under Belichick.
Yeah.
He's going to be all right under Belichick, but I don't want to call him a superstar yet. We weren't calling Tom Brady a superstar.
No, we wasn't.
First run. We saw it a couple of times and then it was like, oh, shit, here we go. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Too early to call with this dude, bro.
He's just fine, though.
Wouldn't you like to have him right now?
Big J is Big J bringing up thing I banned the past. He said you played baseball in the BCM at Nichols on crutches after you tore your ACL.
That's true.
He really did.
That's true. On crutches.
On crutches.
Ex Duffy ran a route with a straight leg brace on.
Like a dumbass.
and mossed somebody. That is fact. That is proven.
Malik. And shout out to Malik. I missed some of his comments early. He said, Pudge, you coming out with the warm takes. He needs you to warm it up a little bit.
Tell him we going at this pace. You could shut the fuck up.
And he said that Jameis can't win a Super Bowl.
He can win a Super Bowl. If you pay attention to this kid with the right core around him, yes, he can.
Don't shoot the messenger, man. I'm just reading the chat from.
I look at it this way.
But I agree with him.
I look at Jameis. I don't see no other quarterbacks with 5,146 yards and 30 touchdowns in one season.
I know how you feel about it. We ain't going back. I'm just saying I agree with what he said.
You can't go cheap on quarterbacks.
That's all I'm saying.
Yes, you can.
Russell's gonna be on this team though, by the way. Anyway, so moving along.
Might be Aaron Rodgers.
Nah. I want Russell.
That is real. If it came between the two.
Russell.
I don't want Aaron Rodgers' attitude.
No. I don't want Aaron Rodgers. No.
I'll definitely.
I mean, I would like to have him as a quarterback, but no. I'd rather have Russell.
Not right now.
But let's get into the week though.
Give me Russ.
Let's put these games up.
Do we have a tally for the going into week 14 yet?
Yeah, you won 10-6.
I mean, overall, since we've been doing this since week 5. Or still count up. If not, we can have it counted up by next.
I have it for the finale.
Cool. All right, cool. All right. So let's get started with week 14 then.
All right. Thursday night is going to be Steelers going on the road to Minnesota to face the Vikings at home.
Vikings are -4 at home.
I don't know which quarterback.
You want to start here, EJ?
I really don't know which quarterback to take because both of them shits.
Damn.
But if I have to go defense, I'm gonna go Steelers, 17-14 in a defensive game.
Okay. Well, that's a question of itself. Who you taking right now? Kirk Cousins or Ben Roethlisberger?
Neither one of them.
Man, I'm going with the Vikings on this one. And I
You
don't
want the
even think it's
Vikings?
gonna be. Yeah, man. I
All right,
want
all
the
right, all
Vikings,
right,
man.
all right. Go
Man,
ahead with
this
first.
gonna
Go
be
ahead with
this
first
gonna be a
cousin.
this gonna be a 30-20 game, man. When you get embarrassed by the Lions, you think you ain't gonna
You got
be
Justin
ready for some
Jefferson on your
action?
fantasy, don't you? You got
What?
Justin Jefferson on your fantasy,
You
right?
already know I do.
I know. That's why. That's why he picking the Vikings. That's why he picking the
Fuck.
Vikings. Ain't
Number
because he
one in
got
the league
Dalvin
for a
Cook.
reason. Oh man.
Ain't because he got Dalvin Cook. He ain't got Dalvin Cook at all.
Okay.
Look,
30
you
to
got
20.
Dalvin Cook?
Watch it.
Ben Roethlisberger has turned into a game manager quarterback now in his career. Let's be real.
This should be his last season.
This is his last season. He called
You
it.
think it's
This
gonna be his
is-
last season?
No, this is his last season. He already came out.
He already announced it.
Yep. This is
Okay.
last season.
Well, that's good because he don't look like Ben Roethlisberger road.
Hell to the no.
Kirk Cousins is a better quarterback right now, overall.
Jesus
But
Christ.
he's so fucking inconsistent. That's his issue.
What did I just tell you, boss? You don't know if you're gonna get first cousins, second cousins, third cousins, fourth cousins. You don't know what you're gonna get with cousins.
I'm rolling with the Steelers though in this game. The Steelers is still, I think, is a better team. I think the Vikings need a new coach.
Talking
my
about
opinion.
Vikings still got Dalvin Cook, Dalvin Chef, Dalvin Kitchen, Dalvin Cook. It don't matter.
I think if they get the right coach in Minnesota with this talent that they got,
You don't
on
like
the team,
Zim?
Nah, not really. Nah. I think they need a
Defensive
different
coordinator though. He is a defensive coordinator though.
They
That's what he made his
they have
bread
too
at.
much. They have too much firepower on the offense to be not winning games.
Who's the offensive coordinator is what I want to know.
I don't know. But whoever it is need to be. I mean, the offense been doing pretty decent. It's the defense ain't been there. The defense ain't been there, and in that time, I don't know. They kind of remind me of how the Saints look a couple of years when they had a great offense, but the offense was inconsistent. They wasn't always hitting on all cylinders all the time. You know what I'm saying? They can put up a lot of stats.
You need a defense to win ultimately in this league. You can put up points, but you got to be able to stop somebody at least one time.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
don't
saying?
break.
You got to stop somebody one time for you to win.
Bend but don't break.
Simple.
Yeah.
You know, so you get that, you figure that side of the ball out, you win games. Next game, EJ.
The Dallas Cowboys will go on the road to Washington to face the football team.
Dallas and the football team.
Dallas should be winning probably -6 or something right now. Huh? Or might be a close.
Actually,
close
the
spread.
Cowboys are only -4.5.
Oh
How?
shit. Okay.
I mean, this sounds about right. I mean,
Well, it's a
Washington.
rivalry game, yeah.
It's a rivalry game. Washington's at home,
They've been on a little win streak lately.
and they've been playing good lately. I wouldn't be surprised if Washington win this game.
Dallas only win in the last few weeks was against us. You know,
And-
they've been down a little bit.
And I ain't gonna lie, Ezekiel Elliott don't look right.
Now he hurt.
14-7
right.
football team.
14 what?
14-7 football team.
Oh shit, my bad. I don't think I give you a score for the Steelers Viking game.
No, you didn't.
I'm going with the
You
Steelers.
said Steelers.
Yeah, I'm going with the Steelers 24-20 over the Vikings.
Hey man, look, football team been winning. Football team been gaining stride against the NFC East. Taylor Heineke, somehow, some way, just keep finding ways.
Taylor Heineken.
Taylor Heineken, but it ain't gonna be this week. Dallas Cowboys 24-17 Cowboys.
You
And it
keep
pain
on
me to
hoping
say
for
that.
Zeke if you want to.
It ain't about Zeke. It's about Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard is the back right now.
Yep. I mean, they both been playing, but yeah, it depends on if Tony Pollard can go off.
He had the big run. He had the 54-yard run against us. You look at how he played against the Raiders. Hey, Tony Pollard, if he's available, go get him.
Now picture this. The last 5 games for Washington, all division games. They got the Cowboys, then the Eagles, then the Cowboys again, the Eagles, and then the Giants.
I mean, every game is crucial.
Damn.
Every game is crucial. But that's what football should be at the end of the season. It should be meaningful games when you close out the season.
That's crazy that they only play one division game all year.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Like
when the media schedules at the back end, we close out with what? Our last what? We got how many games left? We got 6.
5.
You got the Jets, Tampa Bay, Miami, Carolina, and Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
So you got 5. 2 of those 5 is out of conference. 3 is ultra uber important.
Yep.
I like that. The NFL
I think you should have 3.
You think you should have 3?
3 at the end of the season. Yeah. I mean, I don't think you should be playing 5.
Well, what about 4? You already play 8 games with your division. Just split them. Do 4 early.
I ain't gonna lie.
4 late.
That's a rough schedule for Washington.
Which ones are the road games?
They have 2 road games out of the 3. The current no, my bad. They got 3 road games. This game is a home game. The next game is a road game at Philly, then at Dallas, then they at home against the Eagles, and then they finish up on the road against the Giants.
That's rough.
That's fucked up. That's a fucked up schedule.
That's rough. And you fighting for that 7 seed?
Yep. That's a
fighting
fucked
to hang
up
on
schedule.
to that 7 seed?
And you at 500.
Yeah.
So Dallas definitely has the upper hand. I mean, they could afford to lose this game and still take the division.
Yep.
They can say, hey, if I was Dallas, I would sit Zeke for this game. I would sit Zeke and let him get some rest.
It sounds like you're taking Dallas in this game.
No, I'm actually taking Washington in this game. I know it sounds crazy.
Okay.
I'm taking Washington in this game because of their sense of urgency for this game. I don't think Dallas is going to have the sense of urgency for this game as much as Washington is, because now they backs up against the wall right now. They have to win this game.
So
now, will they have enough gas to finish? That I don't know. I don't think they will.
So I offer this will be our bottle bet game. Paid up.
Oh,
paid up at the finale. Paid up at the finale.
Okay. Yeah, I think we both owe each other a bottle right now, right?
We all bottling right now.
All right.
So this could be the one to settle all debts.
Wait, what?
Right here.
Well, I mean, we still got more weeks. We still got more weeks.
We still got. I'm talking about. I want. You know what I'm saying? I want this one to be a nice one for the finale. Right. Come on, man. For the finale, it's got to be a nice one. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm calling Washington in this game.
You calling Washington?
Washington in this game. I'm calling Washington. Taylor Heineke gonna be drinking Heineken's after the game. They're gonna win 30-17.
So I'm the only one that's picking Dallas. I got it marked. I got it marked right here. Dallas win. I got 2 bottles coming. Dallas lose. I have 2 bottles already ready to go.
Okay.
Will be paid at the finale.
All right. The NFC lease is looking like it. Once again, the most headlines out of the NFC, but not the most talent.
No, this is like watching. Because
they all big market teams.
Yeah, come on, man. It's the NFC East is like you being forced to watch something that tradition. You know what I'm saying? The tradition of the NFL, the Redskins at the time, Cowboys.
Old motherfuckers care about this game.
You know what I'm saying? Then you had the Eagles run Randall Cunningham. You know what I'm saying? And that time, they force feed the NFC East. The division that we care about, the NFC South.
Right. All right.
Next game is going to be the Jags going on the road to Tennessee to face the Titans.
Tennessee been sliding lately, man.
Mm-hmm.
We all thought Jacksonville was going to be what they are.
The line for this game is Tennessee minus 9.5.
Tennessee minus 9.5. That's a lot of points.
Mm-hmm.
Do you touch that?
Fuck no. I'm not touching this game.
No, indeed.
No.
We got Jacksonville with the dub?
You got a betting problem. You touching this game,
bro.
You got Jacksonville with the sneak attack.
I don't trust the Tennessee Titans right now because they one more game out before Indianapolis can catch up with them.
So you saying trap game right here?
Potentially, if they can't get their shit together. I don't think so. Nah, I'm bullshitting. The Jaguars is terrible. If they lose this game, I mean Jacksonville has caught a couple teams sleeping, but
I'm calling it up. I'm really
whipped St. Louis's ass.
I'm really calling an upset on this one right here. I think
you calling this an upset right here.
I think this might be the upset right here. Jaguars 14. Titans.
I mean the Jaguars only had what
14-10 Jacksonville.
Wait, say again.
14-10 Jacksonville.
Now, keep in mind, the first time they played, Tennessee won 37-19.
This might be
that game was in Jacksonville. This game is in Tennessee, however.
However, Derrick Henry was playing in that game.
Exactly. No Derrick
Henry. Who's your favorite quarterback?
Yeah.
Ryan Tannehill is still EJ's number one QB going into this week 14.
Dog shit.
All right. I mean, I can't. Even with Tannehill, they should be able to beat the fucking Jaguars.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just saying, like, the only
famous last words.
Look, the Jaguars won the game.
Even with Ryan Tannehill, they should win this game, right?
The Jaguars won a game only scoring 9 points. You think that's gonna happen again? You think lightning gonna strike twice?
I'm calling 14-10.
Right.
This is a whole different game without Derrick Henry, baby.
They're not scoring 14 points.
Hey, bro. Okay. I got Tennessee 20-17. I think Jacksonville, I think they are who we say they are. They are who we think they are.
They are.
It is what it is.
Tennessee is now injured. I'm saying
Tennessee injured, but even a injured Tennessee team is gonna win this game.
No,
Tennessee gonna take it.
You gotta go Tennessee here.
Okay.
20-10, Tennessee.
Okay.
They cover.
Okay.
Next game.
Next game. Seahawks going on the road to face the Texans, going to Houston.
Houston just got blown out 31-0 by Indianapolis.
Seahawks is minus 6.5.
And they're gonna cover.
They should cover, yeah. I'm surprised they're not favored more.
Pudge, you go first.
Why you acting like this is such a surprise? Why you act like Russell Wilson's not about to go off?
He about to tear these dudes up.
Why you act like DK Metcalf not gonna step on somebody's ankle in the back of the end zone when he celebrate?
Damn.
Go watch.
Allegedly.
Look what happened. What happened?
Allegedly, man.
Allegedly, bro. Allegedly.
Ain't no alleged.
I didn't see that happen. So did it really happen?
I seen it. I will forward it to y'all. But I got Seattle, man. It's not even gonna be close, bro. 26-7. I think Houston gonna score a touchdown this week. 26-7 Seattle.
27-7 Seattle.
Y'all calling 27-7? I'm saying
Russ is back.
Russ gonna come back with a statement game, 41-3 over the Seahawks. is gonna be
over the Seahawks.
crazy.
Over the Texans.
Turn the game off after the first quarter.
Yeah. If y'all got something to do in the Houston area, do something else. Don't do this.
Hopefully, you got another game that can come on your TV that you can turn to.
Right.
Nah, go shopping.
Next
Oh
up,
no.
we got a
Take
huge
do
rivalry.
Christmas shopping instead of watching it. Hey, what's the next game? Damn.
Next
Real,
game is a
man.
rivalry game.
Go to Q5 Customized Designs. Make sure y'all go pick up some
There you go.
all kind of apparel. If y'all need home decor, rugs, signs, kitchen sets, all that, man. Go to Q5 Customized Designs right there in Houston.
Q5 will
tell
hook
them
you up.
Tell them that guy Bandit Motherfucking Podcast sent you.
Yeah,
Don't
don't
go
go
to
for a
that
Texans game. Go for
Don't go to
Q5.
the game. Go to Q5.
Yeah, go buy some stuff from her.
Next game is another
Go to
rivalry
French's
game.
Chicken.
Hey.
Next game is
Real.
another rivalry game. We got the Raiders going on the road to KC to face the Chiefs.
Oh man. I can
Here
feel
we
it.
go.
Here we go.
Here we
I
go.
feel the heat.
Here we
I
go.
feel the heat. I feel the
Here we
Chiefs
go.
hate right now coming already.
Here we go.
The Chiefs are favorite. The Chiefs are favorite
hate.
-10.
If you got hate in your heart, just let it out.
The Chiefs are favorite -10.
Yeah, that's another bookie game.
Will they
Pick the
cover?
Chiefs. Pick the Chiefs if you want to. That's a bookie game.
Well, I mean,
Hey, where you at with it then?
they
You feeling that
took
way?
care of business last week now.
Pick the Chiefs if you want
They
to.
beat
That's a
the
bookie
Broncos,
game.
dog.
What that mean?
They beat the Broncos.
It's a division game, and they only 2 games. Was
They
only a
beat
game
Broncos.
back.
Listen,
There was a
listen,
game back before
They
that
beat
game.
the Broncos.
They beat the Broncos.
It was a
Stop.
game back.
When Von
Stop.
Miller rolled out, you already
Stop.
knew what time of day it was.
I'm just saying.
You knew
beat
this
the-
already.
They beat the
They
Broncos.
still only
Stop
2
it.
games out of the first. What are you talking about?
Hey, bro. Are they going to win? Are they
If
going to
you-
win 2 games to
if-
catch up?
If they win this game,
If it was the
they-
5th, they all be drunk.
they would set themselves up for winning this game.
Who's
Well, hold
winning?
up, no, hear me out though. Hear me out. 2 weeks ago,
Okay.
they beat EJ's Chargers. 2
That's
weeks
true.
ago.
That's true.
Who's
That's
sitting
true.
in number 2? Who's sitting second right now? The Chargers.
That's
And
true.
only a game up.
Yes.
So if Denver wins this game, that puts them right back in the driver's seat to try to win this division, because now they have what? 1, 2, 3.
Who's Denver
They got-
playing?
They got 3 more division games at the end of
Who's
the
Denver
season.
playing?
Huh?
Who's Denver playing? Quick side note, we gotta make a point, right?
Denver's playing Detroit.
Get the fuck out. Y'all ain't shit, bro.
What?
You ain't shit.
What?
You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
I'm just calling out
Come
what's
on,
in
man.
front of me, man.
Oh man. All right, bro. All right. So look, Kansas City got to take care of
I'm lying
business.
here.
Don Juan of All Sports Talk Podcast. I need you to go to Las Vegas, go to their stadium, and light a fire in Raiders' ass right now. 24-21.
It ain't gonna
Raiders.
happen. You wishing for a lot.
Yes, I am.
24-20 Raiders.
24-21 Raiders.
The Raiders. I mean, the Raiders still been
Touchdown.
fighting. I'll say that. The Raiders still been fighting.
Exactly.
I ain't saying that they're gonna be a pushover, but Vegas definitely want people to believe so with this line.
Don't take the bait.
Don't take the bait.
Run away
Minus
from
10.
it.
I
That's
think
a
this
bookie
game gonna be
game.
closer than my 10 than 10
Hell yeah.
points.
It's a damn bookie game right there.
But I will say it's not like the Raiders ain't been destroyed by the Chiefs though. I mean, last time they played, they lost 41-14. So
Cynical motherfucker.
that was the only what?
Just hype.
And it was in Vegas.
My homeboy, you got yourself a hype man and boss man over here from the motherfucking podcast, Mr. Headquarters.
I'm speaking facts. Don't argue with the messenger. You know what I'm saying?
He's speaking fax machine.
I'm speaking all
FAX.
facts. I didn't give no opinions in there. Not yet. I didn't get my score yet.
That's what he's speaking. Fucking fax machine. Goddamn. Don't believe the hype, man.
But what I will say,
he's a hype man for real.
That's my opinion. I think they're gonna whoop the shit out of him in this game.
Take the air horn.
And I choke him. I kick the shit out of him.
All day long, my foot separator's ass. Bang, 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 bang.
That's my pleasure.
Now, when they played him last time, though, that was right after John Gruden bullshit. Yeah. His dumb ass getting fired.
The Raiders then got hit with 2 sniper rounds. Back to back.
Somebody definitely had something against Gruden.
Man.
They waited this long to get that thing.
I'm just waiting for the right time for the fuck.
And then he wasn't even looking for his shit.
Nope.
He just happened. Happened to be damn guilty by association.
How much you want for this story?
I put it. Somebody got paid and somebody got heavy security around them right now. That's all I know when it comes to that situation.
I'm saying the Chiefs still gonna take care of business. 30-17, Chiefs over the Raiders. They cover the -10.
All right.
You know he betting with his heart.
Right.
Because he damn sure ain't betting with his head.
I'm telling you right now. Yeah. Yes, ain't betting with your head. Ooh, you want your heart. Your heart says.
Listen, I think the Chiefs are going to win the game. They're not going to cover. They're going to win 28-20. They're not covering. They're going to win the game. They're not covering.
Okay, boys, that 10-point spread, boy, that's a bookie game.
Look up. That's another stat you want to look up. Look at Kansas City against the spread these last few weeks. Let's see how they
cover for the last 3 weeks.
Okay, guess what? and when it comes to history, and a division game on top of that. Now, Denver Broncos is the Denver Broncos. We understand that. I think that they're going to win the game.
They dominated the Broncos. They beat up on the America's team, the Cowboys.
What was the score?
19-9.
They didn't get the 20 points, but okay.
Cowboys didn't get the 10.
Yeah, defense showed up once this year. Okay,
and then they dominated the Raiders 41-14. And not to mention the game before that, they beat the Packers.
The Packers ain't have Aaron Rodgers.
Don't matter.
They do matter. The Packers with Aaron Rodgers and the Packers without Aaron Rodgers.
They took care of who was in front of them.
Stop. Like you said earlier, the Chiefs is a team. It's an okay team.
Devontae Adams was out there. Shit.
Wins beating up on bad teams.
What?
You said that earlier.
Boss, you didn't go down there.
Jordan Love road. I mean, Jordan Love played okay.
You didn't go down that road.
Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers.
All I'm saying is
I got all my rocks, boss.
They play who was in front of them.
Oh man.
They can't help who was on these. I mean, look.
The gun line, boss.
That was a
talk about the gun line.
That's a cop out.
We ain't got no fences here at Camp 8. We got the gun line.
What's y'all scores for this week's Raiders Chiefs in week 14?
I said my score.
28-20. Chiefs. They're not covering the spread. They're gonna win the game. They're not covering the spread.
All right, call Raiders.
He got the Raiders 24-21.
What's your score?
24-21. Raiders.
24-21 Raiders. All right.
It's a division game. That's what you're forgetting. It's a division game.
It is a division game. That's why I'm calling it 31-14 Chiefs in this division game.
You said 30-17.
My homeboy in State Farm. Come high.
He changed the score.
My bad. It's still enough to cover the spread.
Hey, they beat the shit out of them once. They're gonna beat them again, but it ain't gonna be as bad.
Quick shout out, Patrick Mahomes, my homeboy, State Farm. Y'all come holler the motherfucking podcast because you have a genuine hype man in Mr. Headquarters, aka.
Tell me why y'all don't like Mahomes. Why?
We never said we didn't like
Mahomes. I don't like the team.
What's wrong with the team
that they have around him? I don't like the team that they have around him. No
I
defense,
think
no offensive line, no absence of a running game. None.
Hey, shout out to Daryl. Daryl Williams been doing what he got to do. You know, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, LSU. It ain't that. They need the offensive line. If they had a better O-line, listen, they had a better O-line, that team is ready to push for another Super Bowl run.
But you need to get the running game going. You need to get a running game.
O-line going.
I will say this. Patrick Mahomes is good enough to put this team on his back, as he's been doing, and still win games.
I think the league caught up.
He's still putting up numbers.
Did you not watch the Super Bowl last year? Tampa Bay gave the blueprint on how to beat Kansas City.
It's Tom Brady. I don't want to hear no blueprint of beating the Chiefs.
Their defense did it, dog.
Their defense did it.
31-9. Their defense did it, bro.
They gave the blueprint. Don't give nothing deep and pressure the man. They ain't got no offensive line.
And they still winning games.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, you get
what
the
blueprint?
What
blueprint they gave?
We'll get to them. They beat up on a few bad teams. You beat up on the Packers team without Aaron Rodgers. You beat up on a Cowboys team who been in the middle of.
Hold up. That Packers team is still a Super Bowl ready team.
How many games did they play without Aaron Rodgers this season?
They only played one without him.
Thank you. And that one was a loss. Come on, man.
Oh,
that's a small sample size. Come on now.
Oh man.
How you gonna claim to one game?
You drunk off the juice.
Y'all got Dallas.
It wasn't like it was a blowout.
Dallas was in the middle of a losing.
It wasn't like it was a blowout though. Green Bay was in that game.
You drunk off the juice, boy.
Y'all had Dallas. Y'all had Dallas when y'all had Dallas in the middle of a losing streak.
You'd have drunk that juice.
The only win Dallas had in the past few weeks has been us. And we a whole nother story.
Ain't you learned not to drink that water?
Y'all beat up on the Broncos team who's done what this year? And y'all beat up on
been a decent team. And the Broncos is gonna win this week.
And y'all beat up on the fucking Raiders, who I already said that y'all gonna win this game.
The Broncos gonna have a winning record by the end of this week. The Broncos gonna be 7-6.
They playing the Lions.
Ain't you learned not to drink Ain't you learned not to drink the water in Kansas
City?
When
the Jets come on your schedule, what you gonna do? When the Lions on your schedule,
I'm worried about the Jets this week.
When the Jaguars on your schedule, what you gonna do?
I'm worried about it. As a Saints fan, I'm worried about the Jets. I'm worried.
Yes.
Wait, you say it again?
As a Saints fan, I'm worried about the Jets this week.
This is a tank season, sir.
Yes, I mean, you should be worried.
Yes, I am worried.
But I mean,
I never thought I'd see this. I still love my team. They still my niggas.
I mean, at this point, it is what it is. I'm not even. I'm hurt already, but I'm good now.
You've been drinking that water up in. You've been drinking.
It is sat in already.
City. You know better.
Look,
water in Kansas City is nasty. You know that.
One more loss and they done. I think.
What's the next game?
Next game is Falcons going on the road to face the Panthers.
So sad. What's the next game?
It's a game that I hope both of these teams, I hope it's a tie. I hope they both lose.
What's the teams?
Falcons at Panthers.
Oh, Falcons Panthers.
We need we need for any realistic shot. We need for both of these teams to tie tomorrow. Excuse me, to tie Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
Both teams are bad.
And we trailing them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we in a 3-way tie with them, yeah.
They both got the tiebreaker over us.
For now. Carolina is -2.5.
You taking the cheese?
Huh?
Taking the bait? You taking the cheese?
For Carolina?
You taking the cheese?
No. What you got for this one?
Man, I got Atlanta winning.
Yeah, Atlanta winning.
Got Atlanta winning. I'm not proud to say this.
Um,
I got Atlanta winning 24-21.
I don't even know who's gonna start. Who's starting for Carolina?
Don't know. It could be PJ Walker. It could be Cam Newton.
I'm gonna look it up real quick. I want to see who they gonna put up.
But
here.
I got the Falcons winning this one. I got a heavy game plan of Cordell Patterson, and I got a heavy game for Kyle Pitts and Mike Davis as their running back. Is going to do a lot of cleanup work. This game is going to be put away early, but I think Carolina going to score some points in garbage time.
Carolina, Cam is starting this game.
I got the Falcons.
All right.
Mainly
DJ?
for fantasy football purposes.
Oh my God, man. This dude here, bro.
Hey, gotta play to win.
24-17. I'm going Atlanta.
ATL.
Yep.
All right. So
shout out to the lemon pepper wings in Atlanta.
Shout out to Magic City. Also,
Big Lou, I'll let your boy, man.
Lemon pepper Lou.
Right. Looking at Cam right now this season, in the 3 games he's played, he's 0-2. He's only been throwing 55% completion percentage, and he hasn't even thrown 300 yards yet. But they haven't been really using him as throwing as much. He's been running a lot. And they've been using they've been running the ball a lot in Carolina with this. I mean, they had no other choice. They can't throw the ball. At least when Sam Darnold was there, at least I guess they threw the ball a little bit more. I think that they might actually be a better team when they throw the ball. What you say?
I say, don't trust neither team. Stay away from this game. If you a Saints fan like me, you pray to God that both of these teams lose. You pray
I'm
to God
you as a football fan
that they tie. As a football fan,
yeah,
Cam Newton has the talent. He has the weapons around him. They can throw the ball more. You still got Christian McCaffrey. I don't know why they're not winning games. You know what I'm saying? On paper, Carolina should be more talented than Atlanta. But as what we've been seeing on tape, Atlanta has been a better team than Carolina over these past few weeks. And that's including the blowout loss to the New England Patriots.
You think it's a coaching issue?
Very much. They just fired their offensive coordinator. Joe Brady is gone.
Yeah.
That say a lot. As, you know what I'm saying? And the fucked up part is they still in playoff contention. Yeah. They're still a game back. And you fire your offensive coordinator?
Well, I mean,
bigger problems.
Maybe they think it's gonna be a jump start because I don't know. I don't know who's calling the plays now. Let's see. I'm gonna look that up too. But I'm calling.
Carolina got problems.
Yeah, they do got problems. But sometimes this shit might be a shot in the arm for 1 week. You know what I'm saying? Then then it falls apart after that. I don't know. For betting purposes, don't fucking bet this game. Don't bet this game. I'm gonna roll with Carolina, primarily because they're at home and both of these teams suck, and I don't like neither one of them. So I got to pick somebody. I'm gonna pick Carolina. I'm gonna roll with 17-14 Carolina, and I just can't pick the Falcons even when they're shitty.
Next game, EJ.
Next game. Next game. Good Lord. I hope and pray he wins this game. My second favorite team, Baltimore Ravens, going on the road to face the Browns.
The Ravens are favorite -1. On the road.
They just had an ugly loss against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Division game.
On the road. They got to go on the road again. Another division game. You know it's going to be nasty. You know it's going to be an ugly game. It's going to be a struggle.
21-10 Ravens.
Okay. You got that
Steelers
much confidence?
Team.
The Browns are the Browns.
Hey, they played them tough in Baltimore.
The Browns are
man.
the Browns.
Okay. We shall see. Bottle bet?
I mean, even with the Browns lose.
Baker Mayfield dog shit.
Bottle bet?
No. Baker Mayfield dog shit.
Okay.
I mean, look, man, look.
Stick to making progressive commercials. That's what your ass do. Because apparently your ass can't throw no damn touchdowns. Shit.
Damn.
I think you've been touched by Baker Mayfield, son.
Huh?
I'm telling you, bro, EJ secretly a Browns fan, dog. On a slick.
You're a Brown fan, son?
On a slick. I think he secretly root for the Browns on a slick.
Are you being disrespectful for real? On live? You being
I think you root
like
for the
that
Browns. Because
Okay.
you really be hurt behind the Cleveland Browns, dog.
I mean, do they really have any weapons on offense, though, to throw to?
You got Jarvis. You got Donovan Peoples-Jones.
I would argue that they only got
David Njoku.
I would argue that they don't have nobody to really stretch the field.
They had
They running the game.
They had somebody to stretch the field.
Who, Odell? Stop it. You know how I feel about Odell.
Oh Lord. They had somebody
So it
to
seemed
stretch
like
the field.
So it seemed like we all picking Baltimore.
Yeah, you goddamn right. I'm picking Baltimore.
Thank you. Do we need a score?
Yeah, I give you a score. I think it's gonna be. I do think it's gonna be somewhat of a close game. Somewhat. I think Baltimore get back to their winning ways. 28-20 Baltimore.
And I had mine was a 23-20 Baltimore. Come on, Lamar Jackson. I need you.
Lamar Jackson, they haven't been scoring as much points as I thought they would this year. I thought
They been playing street ball out there, man.
That's all they've been doing.
They been playing street ball.
They
playing two-hand touch.
They ain't got
For real.
nobody. They ain't got nobody.
Light pole. What's happening?
They ain't got nobody around him.
Mark Andrews is about.
That's it.
You know, you still want Hollywood Brown to show up. Sammy Watkins caught a touchdown last week. So, I mean, look, hey, even Devontae Freeman is still showing, he still got a little gas left in the tank. You know what I'm saying? He's been toting the rock. I thought
Latavius would have had a better year, and he's not.
Both Saints former running backs. You know what I'm saying?
I don't count Devontae Freeman. He was here for a quick second.
He was here for a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
That's it.
He got him a hot sausage sandwich and roll out.
Next game.
He had him a shrimp. He had a shrimp on bun.
Made him lead the city.
Next game. New York Giants go on the road to LA to face the Chargers.
The Chargers. EJ's third favorite team in the league.
EJ got like 17 teams.
There's no line for this game.
That's saying a lot.
I'm gonna have to go to a different site because there's no line on CBS Sports.
People really thinking that the Giants are gonna do something?
It feels like with this line, there's no line for it.
After the Chargers just beat the shit out of the Bengals?
I'm just going by what he just told me, bro. I'm gonna look it up to see what we find. What y'all think about this game? while I look it
Chargers
up.
21-10.
Chargers 21-10. They got banned.
Justin Herbert gonna have a field day. 34-17.
All right. So this is as of today, according to I don't know. I don't know how accurate this article is because it's called ChargersWise.USA Today.
Well, the problem that they're looking at is that Keenan Lewis is going COVID-19 restriction. He may be able to clear protocol to play this weekend. So that's kind of why the line has been a little funny. But that's when you have a guy like Austin Eckler or Mike Williams to step up and carry the load.
According to this website, the line is 9.5 Chargers.
They're gonna come.
That sounds about right to me.
Sounds about right, but they're gonna come.
Yeah, the Chargers are gonna win this one.
That sounds about right. I mean, they should be heavy favorites in this game. The Giants is trash.
Especially if they're trying to keep pace in the AFC West.
And Chargers got a lot of injuries. I mean, the Giants got a lot of injuries.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rolling with the Chargers. I told y'all I'm not that big of a Justin Herbert fan, but he does put up numbers. I'm gonna say Chargers win 24-10 Chargers. And watch these bitches lose because I finally picked.
Yeah, knowing you, probably right. Next game, Jake.
Next game, Detroit Lions go on the road to Denver to face the Broncos. Ain't this a
I mean, do we have to talk about this?
no?
All right, we talked about this, right?
All Denver victory.
Denver.
Yeah, Denver should take care of this game.
Denver.
Won't
No
even need a
score.
score. We got dubs across the board.
Just the dub.
Watch the fucking Lions fuck around and win.
Until the Lions fucking rip off 5 games winning streak to end the season. That would be very Lions-like. The Broncos, the Broncos are big favorites in this game, -8.5.
Next game, this should be a good one. Buffalo, boss man's second favorite team, goes on the road to face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Well, this was looking like a good matchup last week before. This game had a lot more on the line last week than it does now.
It still should be a good game.
If Buffalo lose this game,
that's it. It's over with.
I mean, I think they'll still make the playoffs, but man, that's a big jump back.
This game will hurt. They lose this game gonna hurt.
But I believe it's going to be a good game because now we get to see what Josh Allen can do against the GOAT himself, Tom Brady.
He couldn't do it against Mac Jones at home.
Game. They need to win.
They need to win.
He couldn't do it against Mac and Cheese at home.
Because
Mac and Cheese didn't even contribute during the game.
You know who creeping up behind? Florida. You know who creeping up behind? Miami. Miami's only a game and a half back from Buffalo.
Hey, Tampa Bay is more the same.
Miami hasn't had a bye week yet.
I want Tampa Bay to lose, but they're not losing this game. 34-17, Buccaneers.
So you calling Tampa Bay with the victory?
Unfortunately.
I'm calling Tampa Bay with a victory, but it's going to be a lot closer than you think. Matter of fact, I think I see this one going to overtime.
Really? Okay. What's the score?
24-21.
24-21.
Tampa Bay?
overtime.
The last time Tampa Bay lost was when they lost to the
Us.
Washington football team.
Oh no, football team.
Yeah.
Did they lose the football team after us?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Back-to-back losses.
All right.
Because they had a bye week in between. And then ever since then they turned to the round. They've been on 3-game win streak. They had some tough games though. I mean, the coach gave them a decent game, but everything else has been pretty easy. The Giants and Falcons. I'm calling the Bucks in this one. I think I kind of like what EJ was saying with a close game. I'm calling Tampa Bay 30-24. Tampa.
All right. Next game.
Next game is 49ers going on the road to Cincinnati to face the Bengals.
Bengals are favorite -2. Oh, my bad. I ain't tell you the Bucks was favorite -3.5 against the Bills too. So Vegas wants you to bet that one.
And what was Denver over Detroit? Because we didn't call that out either.
Denver over Detroit. Yeah, I called Broncos -8.5.
San Francisco, Cincinnati. San Francisco odd loss last week, minus Debo Samuel. That lets you know how important he is on the field for the 49ers. George Kittle had a nice game. Man,
I like the Niners.
Cincinnati laid an egg against the Chargers. You know, is it a shake? Is it basically it's a shake back game for both teams?
I mean, are we sure the Niners are even good?
I think they are.
I'm rolling with the Bengals.
You want Bengals?
Yeah, I'm rolling with the Bengals.
24-17. Where you at, headquarters?
I like the Bengals. I think they might even win their first round game. And yeah, I think they're gonna make the playoffs. I think the Bengals win this game 34-24. Bengals. Bengals can score.
All right, I got the Bengals 28-27. Next game.
Bears versus the Packers, rivalry game.
Packers
Do
is
we have to call that?
Packers are favorite -11.
Can we just call Dub?
Yeah.
When's the last time the Bears beat? I feel like they beat them not too long ago.
Aaron Rodgers owns them.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say
He
last
does.
time the Bears beat the Green Bay Packers. Probably last time was 2017. Look it up.
All right, I'll look it up.
I got Dubs across the board for Green Bay.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the Bears record?
Bears record right now is 4-8. Four and eight.
4-8. Yeah, I mean, they've been bad all year. The quarterback situation has been up and down.
Matt Nagy don't know what the hell he doing.
The last time the Bears won,
Matt Nagy don't know what the hell he doing.
Matt Nagy might get fired this year at the end of the season.
That's a coach who's gonna get fired at the end of the season.
You calling that one?
Yes. Next game. Another rivalry game. LA Rams going on the road to Arizona to face the Cardinals. Rams are 8-4. Cardinals got the best record, 10-2.
The Cardinals are only favorite -2.5. Don't let Vegas fool you. They love the Rams. They
Mhm.
love the Rams.
Kyler Murray coming back. DeAndre Hopkins coming back. Could that sway your decision a little bit?
I don't know. They're trying to convince people that the Rams are Super Bowl contenders. I think they frauds.
It's still going to be a high scoring game, 38-30, Arizona.
Okay.
It should be.
Well, if you Vegas said you saying Vegas Vegas loves the team, so I think it's going to be a high scoring game. But I think Arizona will take it though.
I think the Cardinals cover. I'm calling the Cardinals 35-21 over the Rams.
Headquarters, you made a point about the Cardinals and their record at home compared to their record on the road.
Yep, they've been some road warriors. They're undefeated.
You said they're a little suspect at home.
Lost their only 2 games at home.
Do you think this is where it could be number 3?
Against the Rams? I mean, they could. It's a division game. It's a Monday night game. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna really show out in this game.
I think the Cardinals are going to win the game. I like Kyler Murray. I like James Conner, especially James Conner. You starting in my fantasy football lineup because Jonathan Taylor's on bye. So I want the Cardinals to do well, but I think this is where they're gonna get blown up at. I'm going LA. I got the Rams winning this game on the road 31-28 in a good Monday Night Football game. 31-28.
Here's my thing, though. The Rams is another one of them teams that beat up on them average teams.
Absolutely. They beat Tampa Bay.
They did beat Tampa Bay early in the season, back in September.
Yep.
They barely beat the Colts when the Colts weren't good.
They beat Tom Brady's ass.
They lost to the Packers.
Yeah, lying. They did whip Tom Brady ass.
They lost to the Niners. The Niners destroyed them, 31-10.
Yeah, they didn't look good against San Fran.
The Titans beat them without Derrick Henry.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they let the Texans put up 22 points, even though they still beat them. I don't know. I just don't.
Watch the
I just feel like
monkey
throwing
wrench
that
right
one
here.
in there. That one didn't matter. I just
Hey,
feel like
listen.
throwing that in there.
The Super Bowl is at SoFi Stadium this year in LA. Don't be shocked.
Yep.
It will not be the Rams. I really don't feel the Rams will make it to the Super Bowl at all.
On a side note, teams that are on the bye is the Colts, the Patriots, Dolphins, and Eagles. So they get to watch from home to see what happens in their divisions.
All right, it was the last
If you
game.
take away Cooper Kupp from this team, and you really strip down the Rams.
You take away Cooper Kupp from this team, there is no Rams.
Offense wise. Defense, they can do some shit to you on defense.
No, that sounds familiar.
And now the last game is going to be our Saints going on the road to New York to face the Jets.
Against the Jets.
Jets.
Trash.
Taysom with the torn tendon in his middle finger on his throwing hand. No Cam Jordan. No Deontay Harris. Could potentially have Alvin Kamara back. Could potentially have Teron Armstead and Ryan Ramczyk back on that offensive line.
I'm gonna look that up right now. See if Kamara's on
14
status on
10.
Saints.
I want to say Saints.
You saying Jets? 14-10 Jets?
Okay, put it this way. It's 14-10. However it goes.
No, we need a definite winner.
I want to be Saints. I want it to be Saints.
So am I putting down Saints by your name or am I putting down Jets by your name?
Yes, you could put down Saints by my name.
Interesting.
I would not be surprised if the Jets.
You don't sound confident.
I would not be surprised if the Jets pulled out this. It's a tank season, gentlemen. We take it. We take it for a top pick.
We can't get a top pick. I'm glad you brought that up.
No, we can't.
I got a stat for you after we pick this game. I think you're gonna be shocked at what you're gonna hear.
Okay. I'm calling the Saints gonna win this game barely. I think they barely win this game 20-17 Saints.
You got to put that girl on there. Barely.
And not to mention Taysom also has a foot injury they have listed.
Plantar fascia.
So yeah, this it's been a rough year for the Saints. It started out pretty good despite everything, but it's just been too much.
I'm going to stick with my theme. I'm never calling the L for my team. I'm always say they're going to win. Am I confident? 13-12 Saints.
All right. The Saints, by the way, are favored in this game by 6.
This is a game you bet on.
Really? I think this is a stay away game to bet on.
I'm going to tell you what you bet. If the over-under is 40 points, bet the under. This game is not going to be a high-scoring game. Bet the under.
Yeah, even if Kamara does come back, he probably not going to even be as back to 100%. I mean, he's been listed on the injury report for he's been questionable every game. I mean, he's been been back and forth. Maybe he can play, maybe he can't. So I don't know. That's long-term wise, I actually a little bit worried about his health going long-term wise.
With the way that this season's shaping out, I would sit him and just let it be what it be.
Yeah, I mean, even before that, though, he wasn't producing big numbers like he normally would.
Shit, he carrying the team.
No, that's not what I'm saying. He has been carrying the offense when he was playing, but even then, his numbers he ain't been putting up like great numbers. You know what I'm saying? The team has been they've been getting by. And those wins that they had, they were getting by in some of them. Now they did have a couple blowouts in there. But it wasn't many. I think it was like maybe 1 or 2 this season.
Alvin Kamara's name's all on the Pro Bowl voting ballot right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's only played 8 games.
He's been hurt for the past 3 weeks.
He's going to another Pro Bowl though.
It's been longer than 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been 5 weeks.
Yeah, injured or not though, he's going to the Pro Bowl.
He hasn't been hurt 5 weeks.
I mean, 4 weeks. 4 weeks. It's been 4 games he's been out. If he missed this one, it'd be a 5th game.
It is going on that sentiment though, bro. I want y'all to hear it as of right now. Going into week 14, I want you to hear the draft order, right? I'm going to start at 21 to 32. I'm going to go quick. Right now, Bills, 21, 22 Cincinnati, 23 the Chargers, 24 Lions. They got that from the Rams. The 25th would be Dallas, 26 would be Kansas City, 27 would be Baltimore, 28 would be the Tampa Bay, 29 would be the Tennessee Titans, 30 Green Bay, 31 the New England Patriots, and 32 would be Arizona.
Okay.
Going into the middle, I'm going from 11 to 20. I want you to hear this. As of right now, the season ends today, the New Orleans Saints will be picked 11. Followed by 12, Philadelphia Eagles. 13, the Philadelphia Eagles, which they got that pick from Miami. 14 would be Denver. 15 would be the Las Vegas Raiders. 16 would be the Cleveland Browns. 17 would be the Philadelphia Eagles again, and the pick that they got from the Indianapolis Colts. Assuming Carson Wentz plays 75% of the snaps for the Colts, that pick is dependent on that.
Wait,
18, the 17th pick being the Philadelphia Eagles acquired that pick from Indianapolis, and the terms and the conditions of that pick was for Carson Wentz's trade. If Carson Wentz starts 75% of the snaps for Indianapolis, the Eagles will get the 17th pick.
Yeah, the Colts looking like that's going to happen too.
Exactly. So that's 3 picks for the Philadelphia Eagles from pick 11 to 17. They're going to get a hell of a boost going into next season.
If I was them, I would definitely package that up and try to get something. Would you go after a quarterback if you feel it?
Yeah, man. You got 3 first rounders at your disposal.
Would you go after Russell if you feel it?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. You got more to offer them than the Saints do.
You definitely do. Yeah, you definitely do.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You also have, I think they have cap space too, if I'm not forgetting.
Yeah, and they're not over the cap either. That could be a landing spot. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's also a spot for Aaron Rodgers.
I will say this. Number 11 ain't that bad of a pick for the Saints. Number 11 is not that
bad. It's not bad at all.
Nah, check this out though, right?
What's he lose out?
18 Steelers. Miami got the 19. They got that for San Francisco 20. It's a football team. So here's where it gets interesting. The first 10, top 10. Right now, the Lions at 1, Jacksonville 2, Houston 3. The Jets got 4 and 5. They got 5 from Seattle. The Giants got 6 and 7. The Giants got the 6 from Chicago. Atlanta's got 8. Carolina's got 9. And the Vikings got 10.
Okay, so
it's going to be a one-round draft.
I'm looking at that log jam for Atlanta at 8, Carolina at 9, us at 11, and all knowing that we need a quarterback, knowing that this is not a quarterback-heavy draft. Carolina need a quarterback. Is it a possibility Matt Ryan may not come back to Atlanta next year? We need a quarterback.
He's still in the contract?
As of right now.
Next year.
Going into next season, I mean?
Let's see. Because that's something to think of, bro. It could be a major shakeup in the NFC South going into next year, bro.
Yeah. And then the Jameis situation leaves a major question mark. Yeah. That's why I said why the Saints don't go ahead and let's see what you got in Ian Book. What's he gonna hurt?
You might as well.
What's he gonna hurt? That new contract to Taysom does make me scratch my head though.
Matt Ryan is under contract through 2023.
Yeah, so I mean, you had to get him to a trade, or him getting cut. And Atlanta ain't gonna cut him.
Nah, they're gonna send him off with the proper respect.
Yeah, I mean, I think Matt Ryan can flourish in the right team. Imagine Matt Ryan on who really needs a quarterback, right? But that's a
put Matt Ryan
Washington.
Put Matt Ryan in Washington. Put Matt Ryan in Chicago.
I like him in Washington better than Chicago. There's more weapons there.
Yeah.
Chicago just feels incomplete on offense. I feel like he'll be in the same situation.
He just got them lice.
Oh no.
I'm fucking with
well, you know what? Miami has been flirting with the idea of trading Tua for Russell Wilson. There's been that talk too.
I like
a lot of talk on that one.
I like the receivers down in Miami. I like Jalen Waddle. I like Devontae Parker. You know what I'm saying?
And they be also flirting with the fact that getting Watson. Yeah. Which his
tough,
situation, we don't know when that shit going.
I'd love to have Deshaun Watson in New Orleans. For sure.
He gotta clear his situation first. But yeah, I would if he's cleared in all these things, then yeah, I would love to see him on the team. But did I put a score for that game? Saints game?
Yeah, you did. 20-17.
All right, but shit, that's it for NFL. I'm gonna be real quick. NBA's been parity is all up in the NBA this season. If you look at it, the East has been real congested. There's actual contention in the East again. The Nets look good. The Bucks have been struggling, but they finally getting back to the top. The Bulls have been a surprise. I knew they were gonna be good, but I didn't think they was gonna be this good right away. The Wizards have been a surprise team. Spencer Dinwiddie leading that team along with Bradley Beal and Kyle Kuzma. They've been a surprise. Like, they defense have been good. That's the most surprising one. They've been a good defensive team. They literally turned their team around since getting rid of Russ. The Lakers have been a middle of the pack team still. Even with LeBron, AD, and Russ on the court, they got to get Russ off there. I'm happy to see it. Let Russ be Russ and stay. He at home. Let the man stay home, man. The man won't be home. Let the man stay home.
That's rough, man.
That man been waiting to go home all his career to go play in LA. And it's not what he wanted. But I still think they're gonna turn it around. They're gonna make the playoffs. The only way they don't make the playoffs is if somebody get hurt. Like if LeBron get hurt majorly, then yeah, I understand. But other than that, man, the Pelicans have been doing okay. BI's been doing his thing. He dropped the 40 points the other night. They still lost though. But at least the team has been playing better. They need Zion to come back ASAP.
What? Do they need Zion? They need a liver. They need a kidney. They need all that shit. Pels need some help, man.
Mm-hmm.
But they have been, look, they did raffle off a couple of wins. The L against Houston kind of took me for a loop. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get this team. I listened to an interview with Willie Green earlier today, and the first thing he said was he wants his team to have more assists. He's trying to get this team to share the ball more. He wants all 5 players to touch the ball. Is that the right offense for this Pelicans team headquarters?
The problem is they don't have the personnel for it. This team was constructed poorly. They put this team together bad. This season has been, for them to have what they started from with AD and Drew Holiday and all those extra players that they had to dish out a first-round pick to get rid of players for mistakes that they made in free agency and in other trades. It's bad. They had a whole plethora of trades of stacked up first and second round picks, and they've already gotten rid of half of that. What they started from the trades that they made. So you're worse off 3 years ago than you were, because now you have to have Zion be the man. Zion got to be the man. There's no more room for error. If he ain't the man, then you need to trade him and get the highest asset you can get for him. Because if not, you're gonna be giving this dude bank. You're gonna have to give him the max because he was the number 1 pick. Yep, and on top of that, now nobody's saying that he can't play. When he's on the court, the nigga can ball. The problem is he's only played 85 games in 3 seasons. So already, if you compare that up to somebody like John Morant's already played like 150 games already.
So you're saying that Charles Barkley was correct in his analysis about Zion Williams.
What did he say about Zion?
He's gonna have to get his weight in order
I
for
don't know
him
if
to play ball.
I don't know if it's the weight, which is why he's getting hurt. I just think that the fact that he's just, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. The way he plays a very rough style of basketball.
He played bully ball.
He played bully ball. Look at somebody who played bully ball like Zach Randolph. Zach Randolph stayed hurt too. Players that usually play bully ball don't play 82 games a year. Period.
But he can still get you consistent numbers.
He gonna get your numbers, but he gonna miss time. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
He's gonna miss time. He's gonna add Shaq. Shaq averaged like 60 games a season.
without Shaq.
I'm just saying though. He put up 30 points a game and 10 rebounds a game, but he ain't playing 82 games. You ain't need Shaq to.
That's what you're gonna have to sacrifice though.
But the point is the Pelicans don't have the talent around that to compensate him to be able to take games off. You got BI, you got Valanciunas has been a nice pickup. But yeah.
You high on Valanciunas. You called him out when we first got him.
He lead the league in 3-point percentage. He's shooting 45% from 3. As a center. He's averaging a double-double.
I say a lot. It says a lot about him.
He's been a major pickup for them. If he didn't have him, when BI went down for a couple of games, you didn't have shit.
You're not competing.
And Devontae Graham has been a good pickup. You had to give up a first-round pick to get him. But, he's been a good pickup for you. I really wish, since they was in the throwing away first-round pick mode, they should have went out and got Larry Marketing, he ain't been looking great, but, he's been helping Cleveland. Cleveland's been winning. The Cavs been winning.
How we looking on that over-under?
We look terrible on the Cleveland Cavs over-under right now. They looking like a playoff team right now.
Man, it's been a crazy year when it comes to sports, bro.
But Colin Sexton might be out for the year, so we got to pump the brakes on that part.
Hey, I look at it. It's still going to run through 2 teams in the East. You got to see Milwaukee. You got to see the Nets.
Yep.
In the playoffs.
And you might have to see Chicago.
You might. That is a fucking well-built team.
They constructed that team on a fly.
They did. And they did it. They did it right.
At the Lakers' expense. They let Eric Caruso. Who the fuck thought Caruso would be this?
I damn sure didn't.
The dude is a defensive stopper. Like, you got him and you got 3 good defensive guys out there. You got DeRozan, you got Lonzo Ball, and you got Alex Caruso, and you lined them up with your superstar who already had the deficiency at defense. And he actually been playing pretty average, good defense now. And Zach LaVine. Mm-hmm. So now you build up a defensive culture. With Billy Donovan as a defensive coach. So you got the piece that you needed, the number 1 scorer on your team. You got the point guard that can pass first and play defense and shoot threes in Lonzo. You got DeRozan who can shoot who's also like the equivalent of like BI in the mid-range game. He gonna kill you in the mid-range. He can occasionally step out in the 3 and he gonna kill you in the rim. So you got a perfect team. And then you don't even mention that you got Vucevic at center in the trade from Orlando last year. Underrated pickup too. Because he's above average center. He can score and he can get you 15-10 every night. So their team is constructed all the way around. They're a well-built team.
Right now,
The Lakers let Caruso go was a big blow.
Right now, the Bulls are the number 2 seed in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Right behind the Nets. And guess what? The Milwaukee Bucks in third. So we right on top of the NBA right now, man. You got to see those teams coming through the East, period.
And we talked about it offline, me and you. You got the Warriors and the Suns looking like the two best teams in the league.
That's your Western Conference championship, I believe, to be honest with you. The way they play now.
It looked like it. Yeah.
The way Warriors not even all the way whole yet.
But guess what?
They handling
Guess who's been playing in the G League the past week?
Tell them.
Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson's been playing in the G League.
Randolph.
Getting ready to go. And been looking good. Still hitting the three. A little slower, but he's still hitting the three.
That Warriors team with that bench, they're young, but Curry, Clay, Draymond Green, they've all pitched in and helped this team beautifully, trying to tell them, like, look, we about to handle business all year long.
They got young Warriors they got young Warriors on this team too.
No pun
You
intended.
got Jordan Poole,
yes,
killing motherfuckers out at the rim. Bruh. And then you got James Wiseman hasn't even played yet this season at center.
That team there is the most.
Imagine if John Wall was the backup point guard on this team.
Can you imagine John Wall not having to put that pressure on himself?
Imagine if John Wall was backing up Steph. And he was still putting up 20 points a game last year. Now, he don't look like his same self, but
he still can get a job done, at least off the bench, at least.
I like John Wall.
Eric Gordon is available.
Backing up Steph Curry.
Who?
I like John Wall backing up Steph Curry. In my rotation, especially heading to the playoffs, hell yeah. Oh, look at this. Warriors, Suns, Jazz, Grizz, Clippers, Lakers, Mavericks, and
the Jazz still look
that's
good,
your 1 through 8. Jazz, your number 3 in the West.
I think the Jazz need a trade, and this is probably a terrible. People probably be like, "You fucking crazy," but they might need to trade Rudy Gobert.
I disagree.
I think you might.
Why behind it?
He can't give you anything in the crunch time and when it matters.
Offensively, that's what he's looking at. That's what he's looking at. Offensively, Rudy Gobert gives you nothing offensively. He can give you everything defensively, but in the clutch times when it comes to scoring, you can't count on Rudy Gobert.
Teams take him away in the playoffs in the crunch time. They shrink the court and you can't use him. He'll get you a ton of wins in the season.
Donovan Mitchell
can't use him in the postseason.
At that point in time, Donovan Mitchell is literally out there by himself.
Now, if you can make a trade,
I disagree with that.
No, I disagree with that too. Because you got other players that can shoot out there on his team. Jordan Clarkson is a beast at the 6 man on this team. He's been killing it. He has changed his game. I think he won the 6 man award last year. And imagine if they can make another trade to where they can get a serviceable backup big man that can score. If you can get a big man that can score in place of Rudy Gobert and sit Gobert in certain moments, then that changes this team and you might actually make them into a contender to win, potentially. Okay. Denver has been surprisingly bad. Portland, bad. And there's talk that Dame wants to play with Ben
Simmons.
Ben Simmons. So I don't know how true that is. But I think that'd be a nice trade. Move CJ. I mean, you have to move CJ.
He wants Ben Simmons to come down to Portland.
Imagine Ben Simmons playing with Dame. You finally get a defensive guard to play with Dame to cover up what he can't always play at. And you got somebody to facilitate the ball to Dame. That way he ain't got to always push the ball up the court.
But still, you got to find some way to improve your shooting game. You got to get at least.
You definitely take a major hit in the shooting department.
Right.
You bring in Ben Simmons.
Right. You got to get a mid-range at that point, bro.
And you got the Phoenix Suns still. You can't forget about them.
The Phoenix Suns, right in second. 20-4, same record as the Warriors. The Warriors been kind of overshadowing them, dog. But if you want to watch a good brand of basketball, man, Devin Booker's been cooking.
And CP3 still look like himself.
Man, we all thought at the end of the season last year that Phoenix was gonna have a problem. We did.
Phoenix said, "Nah, we going right back to where we started."
They right back.
Shout out to Monty Williams. Yes, I ain't see that coming.
No, I think the world didn't see that coming, bro. They really got something in the desert out there.
But that's all I had, fellas, on NBA talk.
I just got one little quick rant that I won't get off right quick. It's college football related.
All right.
I know LSU has been they just hired a new coach, Brian Kelly. Everybody's been kind of hesitant to see, how he's gonna construct the staff. And the man just hit a home run, man. He hired Frank Wilson back to LSU. If y'all go on Twitter, y'all see just about every star LSU player that there ever was is excited for Frank Wilson to come back home after spending some time at UTSA as a head football coach and over at McNeese. Frank Wilson is African-American man, been named the assistant head coach, associate head football coach. And he was called the greatest recruiter in LSU history. He's a two-time National Collegiate Recruiter of the Year award winner. He's responsible for Leonard Fournette going to LSU. He's responsible for Tyrann Mathieu going to LSU. He's responsible for Odell Beckham Jr. going to LSU. He's known for having Jarvis Landry, La'el Collins, and the list go on and on and on. Frank Wilson is respected in Baton Rouge. This is big. This is major. If y'all don't know about what his recruiting prowess is, you're going to start seeing a lot more kids from the New Orleans metro area and the state of Louisiana staying home. That is a win for Louisiana. That is a win for LSU.
It's a big one.
That is a win for someone of our descent, especially with that type of position at LSU, which has been culturally not a place where we've been looked at as a head coaching job or a candidate, or even being named an assistant head coach or an associate head coach. So that is huge. Shout out to Brian Kelly for hiring Frank Wilson back.
Big sign of Brian Kelly in himself. We talked about that last week. LSU might be back, man. I mean, they needed a big splash with a hire. They got it. They got a recruiter.
We'll see.
You're not gonna really see the returns on the recruiting until like another maybe 2 years, 2-3 years. But we'll see what he can do with this current talent that he got in the next upcoming season. For the first 2 seasons, that's gonna be interesting because most of the time, through the past history, when it was Saban, when it was Les Miles, and Coach O, they all won with other coaches' players.
Exactly.
So this is gonna be an interesting first 2 seasons to see if he can duplicate that. He has the coaching talent to do it. So we're gonna see what happens.
And he
can't have LSU
accent.
at the bottom of the fucking SEC. Can't have that.
Yeah, we're in the Texas Bowl this year, 6-6.
I'm surprised. I didn't think we was gonna get to a bowl. So, but that's good. That's great. Well, Coach O is still coaching, right? He's not. Who's gonna coach him in
Brian
the?
Kelly.
Brian Kelly's gonna coach.
Brian Kelly. Coach O is out.
Interesting.
We seen Coach O was at a Kings Grant Park game this past weekend.
Get the fuck out of here on the West Bank.
Nah, he
I'm about to say what?
He wasn't.
That was fucked up.
He was out. He that was his last game. I want to say that was his last game.
Yeah, Texas A&M game was last game.
He's stupid. All right, man. That's all we got for the show this week, man. Look, y'all already know what it is. It's the motherfucking podcast. If you want to see this episode, our main show and our special feature episodes, make sure you check out the motherfucking pod.com. Check out the website. Check out the merch. We got the NOLA edition hats on. You know what I'm saying? EJ the DJ got the red and black. They got Bandy got the black and white. And he also showcasing the NOLA edition as well. With also the dog tags we got on deck, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? Check it out. We also got the shirts. We also got the zip-up hoodies. So make sure y'all check them out. Check them out. Check them out. The motherfucking pod.com. Support the crew. You already know what it is. Thick Eye Bandit, EJ the DJ, Mr. Headquarters. It's the motherfucking pod.
Santa Claus is a black man. Bow, bow, bow. Santa Claus is a black man. And I say,